Today we are going to be performing a basic service on an RST Omni 191 CL fork. We need a 4mm Allen wrench and a flathead screwdriver. First, wipe down the forks to remove any dirt and inspect for damage. Then remove the caps at the top of the stanchions. Just stick a flathead screwdriver into the detents and slowly pry up until the caps can be lifted out. You can use 2 screwdrivers at opposite sides to make it even easier. Next, at the bottom of the dropouts, we have to remove the retention bolt using the 4mm Allen wrench. Once the bolts have been removed, the stanchions can be separated from the lowers by pulling them apart. Wipe all dirt and grease away using a rag. To remove the wiper seals, just pull them out by hand. They are very easy to pull out. Inspect the rubber to make sure they are still in good condition. I'm going to use this Slickoleum grease for lubrication. Apply the grease to the wiper seals and reinstall them into the lowers. The stanchions use a dual spring design and are held in place by indents in the stanchions. There is a plastic isolator sheet separating the coil and the stanchion. This reduces noise during operation. As you can see, I am missing one here. It must have slipped off onto the lower assembly. Slide the dust boots off of the stanchions and inspect them for damage. Use a rag to wipe down the stanchion legs and inspect them for damage as well. I was able to locate my isolator plastic inside of the lower assembly. Using a screwdriver, I was able to extract the plastic and put it back between the coil and stanchion where it belongs. This should help to reduce road noise while in operation. Next, we are going to clean the rubber boots and reinstall them onto the stanchions. If your boots are heavily deteriorated, you may just want to toss them out, as dirt can become trapped inside of them more easily. Using a little bit of grease on the lower part of the stanchion can help in installation. Now slide the stanchion into the lowers. It is a good idea to put a very low strength thread locker on the bolts from the bottom of the dropout. Just use a very small drop. Use the Allen key to tighten up the bolts and tighten them up until they start to try and spin in place. Finally, reinstall the caps by pressing them into place. You have now completed a rebuild on an RST Omni 191 CL. Remember, it gets easier every time.